Good evening. Good evening. What's up, Siobhan, baby? How you feeling? How you feeling? Hey, Lakeisha. How y'all feeling tonight? How y'all feeling tonight? Come on in this thing. Come on in this thing. Come on in here. Come on in here. Let's go so we can cook. Cause I'm hungry. I'm hungry. Hey, Tiffany. Hey. What's happening with it, David? How you feeling, King? How you feeling? Let's go. If y'all watching this replay, I appreciate y'all patience as I build up my audience. You know what I'm talking about? Hey, Robin. I hope you got your seasonings. Hey, Tanisha. How you feeling? How you feeling? Hey, Nay. Hey, hey. Let's go. What's up, Portia? What's happening? Throw that up in there right now. Throw that up in there right now. What up, sis? I see you riding, baby. Hey, Athena. What's happening? What's happening? What's happening, Sadis? Hey, both sisters on the line. That's what I'm talking about. As y'all come in, hit the share button. Hit the like button. Tag a friend. I know y'all got some southern friends that like fried green tomatoes. Y'all might as well just go ahead on and tag them right now so we get this over with. And then we can get into the mix. You know what I'm talking about? What's happening, Faith? What's happening? Let's go, let's go. Let me slide over something. Let me slide over. Slide over. Slide to the left. All right. That feels better. Now I feel a little love. What's up, Danielle, baby? How you been? How you been? I know you got them seasons by now. Hey, Felicia. We ain't telling you bye. We saying, hey, Felicia. What up, Angelo? Send me a cake, bro. I need a triple chocolate cake with chocolate, and more chocolate. Hook me up, Angelo. I know you want it. We get a few more people in here. We're going to jump on in this thing. What up, yo, bartender? I see you, baby. I see you. I see you. Hey, Miss Robin. Hey. How y'all feeling? Let's go. Let's go. Let's get it popping. Let's get it popping. So, welcome to the Hunger Trap. Tonight we are making, let me clean that. There we go. Let me clean that up. There we go. So tonight what we're gonna make is a pulled chicken sandwich with fried green tomatoes and a remoulade sauce. You know what I'm talking about? So, all right, I'm gonna let that sink in. Hey, it's Yolanda. Let's turn up. We in here. What's up, Richard? What's up, Linda? All right, Angela, let me know. Ship that thing. So, I wanted to do some fried green tomatoes because it's towards the end of the summer and I won't be able to really get these fried green tomatoes no more. So I went to run to Whole Foods so I could get me some heirloom tomatoes just so they could stay nice and green, right? And it's almost the end of summer, so I know these fried green tomatoes aren't gonna be able to happen. But normally in New Orleans, we serve fried green tomatoes with a little salad greens, a nice little sauce, and some lump crab meat. I didn't want to do that no more. So I was like, how can I create something for my people where they could create this thing on the fly, get in, fill their bellies, and hit them with that deliciousness? You know what I'm talking about? So that's how we came up with this pulled chicken, fried green tomato, remoulade concoction. I went and got me some sourdough bread. While I was at Whole Foods, we're gonna get into all that. So let's get this thing started because I'm hungry. It's 9 o'clock and I need to eat. So let's go. Put them ones in the air. Hey, July. Put them ones in the air if you're ready. What's up, Jill? Jill? Go Colonels, Nickel State, John Folks Culinary Institute in the building. I see you, Jill, baby. So put them ones in the air so we get this thing popping. Y'all know how we go. Put them ones in the air. Put them ones in the air. Put the one. Get these fried green tomatoes popping. Fried green tomatoes. This one's starting to get to red, but it's still firm enough. Let's go. Get low. To the windows, to the walls. What's up, Ron? I see y'all the way in Vegas in the 702. You heard me? So, Jimmy John's is poop, bro. Jimmy John's is, I won't say that. They might want to sponsor me one day and I can help them out. But this sandwich is better for you, Ryan. This sandwich is better. So, now, a little tip I'll share with y'all. Anytime I buy fresh anytime I buy my produce after I finish making groceries, what I do is I take a little bit of baking soda, like literally like that much of baking soda, like that much to like say about 3 cups of water, and I use that as the wash. And that baking soda, the acid in baking soda, it helps kills all the little germs and all the little fruit flies on your fruit that come up out of nowhere. So that's what I did with these green tomatoes, and we're gonna have some fun. Now, first thing you need to know is you cannot deep fry a red tomato because it's too soft, all right? Hold on, let me show y'all. Hold on, let me show you. I got a tomato floating around here. Hold on. Yeah, we got a tomato here. So if you try to deep fry this, it's nice and squishy. You see that? You can apply that pressure. But with the green tomato, it's still a little firm. So that's why you always want to fry green tomatoes and not red tomatoes. This will turn into mush. This will turn into deliciousness. Save this for something else, but this is pure deliciousness, all right? So don't also confuse green tomatoes with tomatillos, you know, stuff they use in Latin cuisines to make salsas and stuff. They cousins, but they're not quite the exact same thing. Tomatoes have more flesh to them, so it's a little bit more meatier. I guess a good word to describe it. I mean, it's not meat, but you get the damn point, right? So first we're gonna get cracking on this remoulade. Now, remoulade is just like, I guess you could call it like a New Orleans tartar sauce almost, all right? Real simple, easy to make. A lot of people make their remoulades with horseradish, but I do not like the bite of horseradish. It actually, I ain't gonna say it tastes disgusting, but it ain't a fan favorite on my end, right? So I use some Creole mustard, which is just a mustard from out here, a brown mustard from New Orleans. They got a little bite to it, a little tang to it, something I like. We're gonna throw a little mayonnaise in that thing. Now look, if you're trying to watch your sexy, use the olive oil mayonnaise because it's half the calories per tablespoon, all right? Then we're gonna throw a little white vinegar in that thing. We're gonna throw a little bit of that hot sauce up in that thing. And then we're gonna put a little bit of that Worcestershire, some of that Worcestershire sauce up in there, all right? But first things first, let's do our onions. So like I said, you can put this in a blender, but just so I can spend more time with y'all, I'm not gonna stick this in the blender. But get the recipe on KennethTemple.com. Sign up. I'll send you this recipe this Friday. Also, make sure you follow me on the gram at Kenneth Temple. Also, go like my Hunger Trap Show page on Facebook so we can stay connected while y'all cook these deliciousness. Tag me in and when you're taking the picture and you make some of that sexiness, all right? Hey, Sheila, what's happening? So, what we're going to do is we're just going to dice down a little onion, a little celery, and some garlic. But like I said, if you're making this at home, just stick it in a blender, and your life will be a whole lot easier and a whole lot magical. You know what I'm saying? Now, if you're trying to watch your sexy, because I know lately I've been talking about watching your sexy. If you're trying to watch your sexy, you can use some Greek yogurt. You know what I'm talking about? Now for my full-fledged vegan, since I see my sister on this thing, I wouldn't say I could speak on coconut cream or something like that. That'd be a good substitute, but they got enough veganized stuff that you probably can find. Wait, no, sorry. If you're a vegan, use some vegan eggs. They got vegan eggs out there nowadays, my bad. Yeah, if you're a vegan, just use some vegan eggs, and that'll help. All right, so now I'm gonna cut up some celery. I'm trying to get this really, really, really fine. Not like the big chunks that your grandma leave in a potato salad, but you know, just a little bite, but not a big old chunk where you're gonna be like, God damn, that's a piece of celery, all right? But that's why, like I said in the recipe, you can put this in a blender and it helps you dramatically because it saves you a lot of time. So just gonna go ahead and dice up some celery, break down some garlic, and we're gonna have some fun. So first things first, we're gonna get all of our vegetables nice and prepped up. We're gonna make this remoulade. We're gonna slice down our tomatoes. We're gonna fry them things up, and then we're gonna eat good, all right? Well, y'all will eat good what y'all have for dinner, and I'm gonna eat good because this is gonna be my dinner. 'Cause I only ate one time today. That's a damn shame. All right, so now we're gonna break down some garlic. You know what I mean? Put a little bit of that garlic up in that thing. Give it a nice little tang and a good little bite. We got our oil floating in the background. I can smell it. It's nice and hot, so that means I don't have to wait to fry the tomatoes, all right? So real easy. I mean, now look, depending on what region you from, y'all might have like a little dipping sauce that you like. So if you got like your own little dipping sauce that you want to make with this to go on this sandwich, go for it. Do the damn thing. Kenneth ain't gonna be mad at you. I just want y'all to feel confident about getting back in the kitchen and cooking. You know what I mean? That's why we do this Hunger Trap show. So there we go. So we got mayonnaise, we got some onion, we got a little bit of celery, we got some garlic, all right? So that's that. I'm gonna slide this goodness over here to the side, and we're gonna make that remoulade sauce later. Now, normally, when you slicing the tomato, you wanna use a saturated, you wanna use this type of serrated knife. I said saturated. You wanna use a serrated knife, and they got these little grooves to them, all right? That's so it can actually, like little teeth, cut through the meat of the tomatoes, but since these green tomatoes are so firm, you can use a regular knife just to slice them up, all right? So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna pop out this core so nobody bites into it. But you see how nice and meaty that is? That's what you want. If this was a red tomato, it'll be juicy and flesh and getting all over the place. We can't fry that, all right? So you wanna cut it maybe about 1/4 to 1/2 inch. All on your preference, And then that's that. And then I roll it over to the back and got that, all right? So now we got our slabs. Of tomatoes. And now we're just gonna hit it with a little salt and a little pepper. But we're gonna season this thing on both sides. Light, easy, simple seasoning. Now y'all know I love my savory seasoning. But we're gonna give them a little break tonight and let them rest well, all right? So we're gonna flip it over. And we're gonna season both sides. Always season both sides of your food because they both go in your mouth. I don't know why people only season one side of their food. I don't know what the hell is wrong with them, all right? So if you're one of those one-side seasoning people, after you leave this show tonight, you won't be. So I'm just gonna rub and get all that salt off of there, all right? Slide with me, slide to the left. All right, so what we got here is we got some panko. We got a little bit of panko breadcrumbs, which is Japanese breadcrumbs. We talked about this recently. See the size of it? It gets a nice texture, got a good little bite to it. And then we got our flour. But also in there, we're gonna hit it with a little salt. And we're gonna hit it with a little black pepper. And then we're gonna throw a little bit of that cayenne and some of that garlic powder up in there. All right, so this is gonna be our dredge, all right? Now, sometimes you can do the 3 parts where you take the flour, then dip the tomato in there, then dip it in the wet, which is your egg, and then in the panko. I like to skip a step and just make my life a whole lot easier, all right? So, all in one, all right? Now, we're gonna get it cracking, literally. We're gonna bust open our eggs and make a little egg wash. Now, I know a lot of people add water. Well, not even water. A lot of people add milk to their eggs because they think that makes it fluffier, but actually the weight of milk actually holds down the egg so it doesn't make it as fluffy. I always add just a little bit of water to beat my eggs, all right? So now we got our eggs cracking, whipping them up, create our little egg wash, and we're gonna get ready to fry these tomatoes. This is a fast life recipe, all right? This one you got home. I know the kids just starting school, football season coming in. You want to entertain some guests and have some fun. This is the recipe, all right? So we got some hot oil. We got some hot oil back there. Can y'all see that? Right there. That's some hot oil. Got some hot oil. So this is gonna be the dredge process. Let me cut this oil up and make sure it's ready because I don't want. All right, that's hot. So this is what we're gonna do. We're gonna take the booty. This the booty. That's the booty. We're gonna test it with the booty, all right? So dip it in a little bit of egg, and then we're gonna dip it in the flour. Now make sure you have 1 hand for wet, 1 hand for flour. That will keep you from getting that cake finger. Let me see. Hold on, y'all can see this. All right. It could be hotter. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna move faster. So I'm gonna let that get hot, and then we're gonna go ahead on and get this popping, all right? So, and we'll fry the rest of those up. I need to slice my bread, and we good to go. So, now we got our panko. We got our panko and our breadcrumbs. I hope that ain't rain I just heard. And see, now we're gonna have a beautiful crust on it, all right? Now let me slide y'all over. Slide you over. So, all right, so that's my test one. I realized the heat needs to cut up a little bit, so I just cut up the fire. Now this probably take about 2 to 3 minutes, right? Just a little bit of oil. You don't need too much oil. You just want it to be able to cover the tomatoes, all right? Really easy, really simple. Southern classic fried green tomatoes. You gotta find something to do with that crop. Well, down in the South, we fry it, all right? Like a lot of things, but that's besides the point. So, take it and just drop it in there. Get that heat nice and hot, and that's good to go. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna wash my hands, and we'll get back to it. Watch yourself. This ain't for no subtlety, no surface that won't pass. Till you got the biggest one, then I'm gonna go shake it fast. Shake it fast. Watch yourself. Shake it fast. Show me what you're working with. All right. Frying up. Real nice. This is the first one we dropped. So we got a little color on them, all right? So while that's frying, let's talk about bread. Now, you can eat whatever type of bread you want to eat, all right? I'm around here trying to be sexy for September. I got a very important date in September. Hey, Miko. So what I did was I went to Whole Foods and I went to go find some bread. Well, I've been on this sourdough kick lately, and they had a rosemary sourdough. Now, if you know anybody with a gluten allergy, or celiac, I might be mispronouncing it, celiac disease, which basically means they have a gluten deficiency. They can't eat it. Sourdough is a bread that they can actually eat because it doesn't have the gluten, and the time it takes to get the bread to rise through the yeast process, you break down the gluten structure, which makes people who have gluten allergies able to eat it. All right. But I also find that unlike most breads, it's actually lighter. It doesn't feel heavy when I eat it. You know, sometimes you eat some bread, you be like, damn, I'm gonna be thick in the morning. But, oh, that smells good. A little rosemary, sourdough. So if you know somebody who has a gluten allergy, you know, tell them look into eating some sourdough. You know what I mean? Oh, look at the size of that. Oh, this is gonna be a thick ass sandwich. Oh, it's gonna be a thick ass sandwich, all right? So tell them look into that, and then they'll be fine. All right, Big Pimpin', let's go. Big Pimpin'. So I got my 2 slices. Wait, hold on, that's a big ass slice. Hold on, let me get another slice. And then I'm gonna pop this in the oven and let it toast, and that'll be ready for our sandwich. And I'm gonna flip over my fried green tomatoes. You know why? Because I don't. Let's go. Let's go. So, fried green tomatoes, frying. Look at that color. Look at that color. Look at that color. So beautiful. So beautiful. Now that's our booty right there. Y'all say hey to little booty. That's our booty right there, all right? That's our little booty, which is our test subject. Look how beautiful the booty is. That's a nice looking little booty, all right? It's a nice looking little booty, no implants, all right? So, takes no time. It's actually done. I'm just letting it get a little bit more crispier on the other side. Real quick, real fast, real simple, all right? We doing big pan, standing cheese. Sit that over there. Cut my fire off. And then we're just gonna take it out. Woo. That's a good shot. Glistening and bubbling. Yeah. Glistening and bubbling. And this is our fried green tomatoes, beautiful people. Fried green tomatoes. What y'all think? Quick, fast, and easy, right? Quick, fast, and easy. Now, second step, we almost there to eat. Put them tools in the air. I see somebody talking about crawfish sauce. Y'all know I'm notorious for that crawfish sauce in New Orleans. Let me get so fast. Let that toast a little bit. Y'all ready to put them tools up? Put them tools up. Let's get to the second step. If you're just joining the Hunger Trap, welcome. We are making a pulled chicken sandwich with fried green tomatoes and remoulade sauce. You heard me? And we just finished pulling out our fried green tomatoes. I know it's football season. I know the kids back in school season, so sometimes you need something fast and easy, delicious to whip up. I got you. I got you. I got you. So, we got them tools rolling. I see them tools in the air. See them tools in the air. Make sure you're following your boy on Instagram. Kenneth Temple, that's my name. Make sure you like the Hunger Trap Show on Facebook. And if you want this recipe, go to kennethtemple.com. When you see the pop-up, put in your information, and I'll send you this recipe this Friday. Or you can just go to the Hunger Trap Show on Facebook and hit the sign up button and take care of that thing, all right? So, second step. All right, so here we go. Let's talk. So, pulled chicken. All I did was, while I was at Whole Foods, I stopped by the rotisserie section and got me a chicken, pulled the skin off, pulled the meat off of it, and then I just pulled it with my hands. You can use a fork, but right here we got the white meat and we got the dark meat, all right? Real easy. I didn't roast the whole damn chicken. No. But that's how I pull chicken, all right? So, let's make this remoulade sauce, all right? Really easy. So, in the remoulade, what we have so far is mayonnaise, onion, celery, and some garlic. All right? Now we're going to throw a little bit of that Creole mustard in there. Some of that Creole mustard. Throw some of that Creole mustard in the house. We're going to throw a little bit of that cayenne. Can't live without it. Throw a little bit of that yan in there. We're going to throw a little bit of white vinegar. We're going to throw a little bit of that hot sauce for your boss. And then we're going to throw a little bit of that Worcestershire. Let me know you're here. And then we're just going to hit it with a little pinch of salt. Just a little pinch, all right? And so you make this sauce, it'll last for about a month. I remember when I was a young cook, still in culinary school, I was working at a country club, and the head chef liked this sauce that I made so much I was in charge of making remoulade sauce, and it was a big hit because, I mean, it's just so fire and so delicious. Look at it. Look, right quick. That fast, that easy. That's our remoulade sauce, all right? I've been making this recipe since 2006. This was actually, fun fact, this was actually the first recipe I ever made when I was in culinary arts school. The instructor, shout out to Ed Reinhardt, he told us to go grab a recipe and recreate it. And I grabbed the boiled shrimp remoulade sauce. So this is very special to me that I'm sharing this with y'all. I just want to let y'all know it's very, very special to me, all right? So, now one more little step I want to do is I want to put some a little green onion in there. A little green onion. I can smell my bread getting nice and toasted. Now, green onion is optional. You don't have to add green onions if you don't like green onions, all right? But I like green onions. I don't think you can add enough green onions to a dish. All right, so we're gonna add some green onions to it, fold that in. We're gonna pull our toast out, and then we're gonna be good to go, all right? So, a little remoulade, a little green onions. Hold on, Daddy Yankee. I forgot the most important factor. A little lemon juice. That little squeeze of lemon juice in there. Add a little brightness, brighten up everything. Complements the vinegar, the Worcestershire sauce, gives it a savory kick. The celery and the onion gives it a bite and a nice little body. The Creole mustard has a good flavor to it. And we're good to go. So, where am I at? Get my toast out. My rosemary sourdough. Get that out, set that on top of each other. It's about time to eat, y'all. About time to eat. About time to eat. So, this is how we're gonna do this. We're gonna take a little bit of our remoulade. Hold on, let me taste it. Perfect. Creamy with a little bit of tang. And I know y'all saw that hot sauce in that cayenne, but it really doesn't have that strong of a bite to it where it's overly spicy, all right? So what we're gonna do is we're gonna take our remoulade and we're gonna smear that on the bottom. Smear that on the bottom. Then we're gonna take our chicken. Put our white meat over there. Put our dog meat. You can stack this as high or as low as you want. But like I said, this dinner. So I'm about to go in and pile this thing up. All right. Sit that like that. I got some butter lettuce. I'm gonna sit that on the middle. And then we're gonna take our fried green tomato. 1, 2. And so that fried green tomato, get a little bit of that love. We're gonna sit it like that. Sit our butter lettuce right across the top. Hit it with a little bit of green onions. And then we're gonna put that, bread cracking. Can y'all see this? Y'all see this mammoth of a sandwich? Ooh, Lord have mercy. And that there is a pulled chicken sandwich with fried green tomatoes and a remoulade sauce. So easy, so quick and delicious to prepare. Stacked mile high. You can put as much of that on as you want. Quick and easy. Look, man. You can feed the kids. You can feed your family. Tell everybody to shut up while you go drink a beer. Quick, easy, and fast. And delicious. Man. I want to eat this, but I'm afraid I ain't going to talk to y'all no more. So, let me get back to the little booty. Let's play with the little booty. I'm going to put a little remoulade, just a little bit. And like I said, you can serve this as an appetizer. You can serve this as an appetizer. A little crab meat, a little mushrooms. Hey, that remoulade sauce is off the chain. Then you get the nice crispy bite from the panko as you bite into it. You get that warm green tomato that's seasoned to perfection. God damn, that was good. Y'all seeing that ditty shimmer? Woo! Woo, that was good. Brought a tear to my eye. I'm so proud of myself. That was good. But look, that's it. Fried green tomatoes. Pulled chicken sandwich with fried green tomatoes. I'm going to go tear this damn sandwich up right now. I'm going to come back and clean up later. But make sure y'all sign up at kennethtemple.com. Get the recipe. I'll send it out to you this Friday. I got to find a way to take a picture to make it appetizing. But real quick and easy. We bought a store-bought chicken. Pulled that apart. Popped that in the oven. Let that get hot. We bought some bread that we love. Toasted that. Made a quick remoulade sauce, fried the green tomatoes in a matter of minutes. Quick, easy, delicious. Monday Night Football about to start. College football about to start. Take you some of them fried green tomatoes, put some lump crab meat on top with that remoulade sauce. People gonna love you. And they're gonna be like, damn, this shit's so fire. And all you're gonna do is took me 3 minutes. That easy. All right, maybe 5. So, I hope y'all enjoy it. I thank y'all, as I always say in the Hunger Trap. Peace, love, and Lord have mercy, delicious.